Well, would you look at that? Plans changed again. I did not go to Kofa. I am at Mitri Lake. That's my buddy Greg there in the box van. And you know what? If you like videos about abandoned towns and old mining towns and abandoned buildings, you need to go check out his channel. It's called Fit 4 Expedition. That's the number 4, Fit 4 Expedition. He's going to end up being your go-to channel for that kind of stuff if that's your thing. It's pretty incredible stuff he's got on there, and he really needs more subs than he has. He really deserves that. So go over there and give him a sub and check out some of the amazing content he has. So about this campsite that we have, it's not the greatest, but it's all that was left. This place is really crowded, and we found this place right up here at the very end, and we took it because it's spacious. We didn't have to be right up against somebody else, and it's flat and it's level and it's wide open, and really we just needed a good place to park that was convenient and quiet, and I can get on the e-bike and go explore the rest of the place. So this will be a good place. I guess we'll call this base camp. Even though it's not the best campsite in the world, it's not on the lake, it's not on the canal, it's just kind of right here off the road. But still, it gives us good access to the rest of the place. I have no idea what this is. Is this some kind of lock and dam system or canal? It's not in use anymore. It's all grown up with weeds and junk. That's okay though. This was just close by, so I thought I would come over and give you a shot of this. But there's a cool thing right behind me here. Let me turn around and show you this. Slow it down a little bit, Maddie. I don't want to make you dizzy. I got to get better at that. So there we are. So Greg is leaving tomorrow. He's got to get back to Tucson, but Mary is coming here tomorrow too. So I'll have some company. So I'll stay about 3 days here, and then I'll have to go on down to the casino near the border and stay there the night before my dental appointment. Get up that early that morning, and then head across the border into Mexico, get my dental work done. I hope I can get it done in 2 days, but I'm pretty sure it's going to take 3 visits. So what that means is, while we look at this sign here, what that means is I'm going to have to be crossing the border 3 days in a row again, just like last year. Look at that. It's pretty cool. What is this? Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters was a great blues singer. What are you talking about? Stealing Muddy Waters' name like that. That's not cool. Look at all these wetlands. Right out here in the middle of the desert. So what they've done is they've dug a channel out of the Colorado River that comes over this way. And this is all the water that goes down to Yuma that feeds all of those farms down in Yuma where they grow all that delicious kale and spinach and all those good vegetables. And it's just about to be harvest season down here. Can you believe that? They harvest in the dead of winter down here because the temperatures are just so warm. But every year I'm here about the same time, and they're always doing the harvest. Okay, let's go over here. See that little building right there on top of the hill? I gotta go check that out. I saw a lot of graffiti on it, so I figured that would be something cool to look at. I'm wondering if these power lines are going to give us brain damage. I mean, we're pretty much parked right underneath them. You can hear the electricity zapping through the lines when you stand underneath it. But yeah, it might damage our brains, but you know what? It can't be any worse than techno. I had to get that joke in. I could not get off the techno jokes. Okay, we got to go check out, see what this little building is up here. Let's climb this bad boy. I am in my mountain climbing footwear. The best footwear you can use in the desert or anywhere else for climbing mountains. Socks and sandals. That's the only way to go. But don't worry, check this out. Socks and sandals, baby. Socks and sandals. It's the only way to go when you're trying to climb a mountain. I have climbed up the side of the cliffs of the Oregon coast in these sandals. I have climbed up fire towers at the Grand Canyon in these socks and sandals. Trust me, I'm a professional. Here we go. Can you believe my legs are this strong? Look at this. I know I'm kind of lanky, but I am really strong. Deceptively strong. So strong, in fact, I'll tell you a funny story while we walk. The other night we were at Schoolie, and Greg was trying to open a bottle of tequila, and he tried to open it, he couldn't open it. He passed it around to other people trying to open it. They couldn't open it. And guess who opened it? Me. With my amazingly strong fingers. I didn't drink it, of course. I will never drink anything stronger than beer, but I'm strong enough to open the tequila bottle. So there we are. Let's check this little place out. I have no idea what this is used for. Why would this even be here? I don't know. It's a good view from up here. You can see the farms. Look how green this desert becomes when they fertilize it and grow the vegetables. The contrast is crazy. It's a funny thing about Yuma. You'll see these big square patches of farms down here where everything's so green. I should have brought my spray paint. Look at that. I could have put Maddie Van Halen right there up on the top left corner, or maybe just MVH. That'd been cool. This looks kind of techno to me. I don't know about this place. This place is looking mighty techno. I better turn around and run. It's not my scene. Let's go in and check it out anyway. I don't know what all these symbols mean. Am I on some kind of territory I shouldn't be in? What is happening here? I can't make this out. It's just like, I appreciate the artwork, I really do, but I can't make out what this even means. So there you go. I guess we'll mosey on out. Let me give you a shot of the farm here. Look how the canal system works here. You see that canal there? It's headed to the south. And then that one comes in from the west. That comes in from the river, the Colorado River. And then it merges right here. And they use this to irrigate all the farmland. Pretty cool. I'm going to call this the Techno Building. The Techno Block. Let's go check out the edge here. I'm glad I didn't try to walk up this way. I wouldn't have made it in my socks and sandals coming up this way. That's a little too rough. But the power lines, they run all the way down back toward the east here. We're just right up under them. But if you go back in the canyon, trying to pan a little slower now. There's other camping back there because I've been back that way, but they've blocked off a lot of stuff with a bunch of boulders since I was here last time, where you can't go back as far. Okay, I think I'm about done up here. Oh, here comes a travel trailer in. Check this out. That little tiny car pulling that big travel trailer. Look how it's squatting. Oh my gosh. I gotta get around here on the other side. You gotta see this. You gotta see this. Look at the back end of that car. That's maxed out. And it's pulling that big travel trailer. Oh my gosh. The stuff you see out here in the desert. The stuff you see. Alright, let me make my way back down here. Mountain goat style. Let me squeeze my toes in tightly in my sandals. But pull my socks up, my legs. We'll start making our way back to the Maddie wagon. But yeah, that little car there, look at that. Oh my gosh. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Alright, easy. I gotta pay attention here. Gotta be careful. I think it's time for a sock and sandal test. There we go. This one, looking good. Gotta get my toes flexing, because I really dig my toes in, you know, as I'm walking around in these socks and sandals. So I got strong toes too. Can I open a bottle of tequila with my toes? That's the question of the day. Here we go. Look at that form. So you got to go at an angle. There we go. It's that easy. There's no cell signal here, by the way. So if you come down here, you're going to have Starlink, or you got to be okay with no cell signal. And this is the place where they put the boulders here. You used to could go way back there in that canyon and follow the power lines. But those were the good old days. You can't do that anymore. So in the next video, I'll jump on the e-bike and I'll ride down to the lake, show you that. I am glad you stopped by. Thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.